Hello. Today I want to talk to you about law of attraction and healing from depression. And I want to talk to you about some of the concepts and techniques that you can use to help you on your healing journey. So this is the second in a series of 3 videos that I have created where I'm sharing my experience of healing from depression using mindset techniques and law of attraction practices. So I just want to caveat here that in no way, shape or form are these videos intended to give you medical advice. I'm not a doctor or a psychotherapist or a therapist, so I'm not here to give you advice. It's really, really important if you're suffering from depression that you go and get the support that you need. It is my intention for this video, as I explained in the first one, to really empower you with some of the tools that helped me on my journey. I just want to share my experience, my story, in the chance that they might help someone else as well. They were very powerful and they are tools that I help coach clients with and teach clients and use on a day-to-day basis to manifest what I want. And so when I applied these to really helping myself self-heal from depression, it really worked, and it just took a couple of months to really start noticing that difference and change and heal for the good. If you haven't already seen the first video, please go back and check that one, because in the first video I discussed the foundational practices and tips for dealing with depression, and this is from my own journey. So these ones that I'm going to talk about now are a little bit more advanced, a little bit more law of attraction techniques and principles, and like using these at the beginning when I was feeling really down, just they didn't resonate as much. I had to start with the other ones first to enable me to start shifting my emotions and shifting the level that I was at so that I could actually then start to incorporate this stuff as well. So I hope this helps. My name is Kirsty Kamarauskas. If you haven't seen me before, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. I am here to help you unlock your mind, unlock your power, and unlock your potential so you can create the business and life that you have been dreaming of. If you want to know more about the story, remember to check back in video 1. But for now, I'm just going to get straight into the techniques. The first manifestation concept or principle that I want to share with you to help you start shifting is to remember who you are. We are spirits having a human experience. The bigger part of us is our soul, it's our spirit. Like, the human part of us is so minuscule compared to the larger part of us. And we are connected to everyone. We are at one with everything and everyone. And we are connected to universe, God, higher power, source energy, whatever you want to call it. We are God expressing itself in human form. And when we can remove ourselves from the identities we've given ourselves, from the ego that we have, from all of the things we've been telling ourselves and the shame and the blame we've been telling ourselves, and just go back to the core truth of we are just all connected. We are all spirit. We are here living a human experience, but our power is way beyond that human experience. It's way beyond what the human mind can even conceive, which means our power to create, which means our power to change, which means our power to heal. So when we can disassociate ourselves from the old identities and limiting beliefs that we've created and lived through and experienced for all of our life, and we can just bring ourselves back to the truth of who we are powerful creators. We can heal. We can heal ourselves. Just think about the placebo effect. How does that work? People take pills, sugar pills that aren't even the right pill for the medication, yet still heal themselves. It's the power of the mind, and we've been given this mind to create. So when we remember who we are, and we remember that our belief system, our belief structure, most of our beliefs weren't even ours. They were given to us. They were conditioned into us. Some of them were even passed down gestationally, generationally, right? So we can disassociate, step back, and remember who we are. And that really helped me. When I remembered who I was, then I could stop telling myself the stories I'd been telling myself about why I was in this state, the blame, the shame, all the self-worth issues, all the guilt that comes with it. I could just remove myself from that and see it for what it really is, and allow myself to go on this healing journey. So that was number 1, and it was so helpful for me. Number 2 was meditation. I meditated anyway, so this wasn't hard for me. Meditating every single day, even when you don't feel like it. Because through meditating, you are breaking up that voice, you're breaking up those thoughts, you are creating space in your mind to allow for something else to come in, and you are connecting to the bigger part of you. You're connecting to your higher self, you're connecting to source, to God. You are allowing yourself that two-way communication. So messages can come through, support can come through, guidance can come through. And when we just by quieting our voice and tapping back into our soul, we raise our vibration. We can feel that connectedness, because when we're suffering from depression, we're just disconnected. We're disconnected from everything and everyone. But when we meditate and we sink back into that vibration of just feeling one, we feel whole again and we feel complete. And the more frequently we do it, the more we're inviting that to become a more dominant vibration in our body. So it's very, very powerful, and especially to stop those thought patterns. Number 3 was releasing the attachments. So if you know about law of attraction and manifestation, you would have heard this all the time. We have to detach from the outcome. We have to detach from the things that we want, because we can hold on so tightly to what it is we're trying to manifest or trying to achieve in our life or our goals, that when we don't achieve it, we start telling ourselves really shitty things about how we're not worthy, how we're not capable, we must be stupid, we must be the only people in the world that can't do it, all these kinds of things. So when we allow ourselves to detach and we release the attachment, any attachment that we have over anything we're trying to create in our life, we are taking away the pressure. We are taking away that need to have it. We are taking away the lack, because by needing it, we're in lack anyway. So it's just, for me, it was about the pressure. If I didn't need these things, the pressure's gone, then I could allow myself to focus on how I felt, the relief I felt when I let go of the attachment. So it's a really valuable exercise to ask yourself, what is it that I'm so attached to? What is it that I'm trying so hard to create that isn't coming, that isn't happening? Why am I so attached to it? What am I telling myself it will give me? Because usually we become attached to things because we're expecting it to give us something, expecting it to make us feel a certain way, but actually we are in charge of how we feel. We are the only ones that can make us feel a certain way. So the thing might make us feel that way for a second, but we can soon go back to feeling unfulfilled, anxious, fear, unhappy, once the thing's already come, because it's not the thing that gives it to us, it's our own internal feelings. And this is why you see millionaires and billionaires feeling miserable and unfulfilled and so deeply unhappy, because the things that they thought were going to give them what they wanted never gave it to them. It was only ever them that could have given it to them. So when we release these attachments, we can start our own journey of discovering how to give ourselves the things that we need, that we think something else outside of us is going to give us. And this is so powerful and beautiful and empowering. And we take our power back and we stop feeling like a victim and we stop feeling powerless, because we start giving ourselves the very thing that we're looking for, which is often to feel happiness, to feel joy, to feel love, to feel complete. These are things we give ourselves. The outside world will not give it to us. And if we're relying on the outside world to give it to us, we are going to be disappointed. If we rely on someone to give it to us, when that someone doesn't give it to us, we're disappointed and we feel incomplete again. If we rely on ourselves to give ourselves what we need, then we are empowered. Then we build personal power. Then we become unstoppable and unaffected by all the things that happen outside of us. So releasing attachment is so beautiful, so powerful. It's that art of surrender, letting it go, looking at the meaning we're giving it and letting it go. So number 4, and this was something that I practiced, something that this is using some of the tools that I teach my clients, is really looking at those memories that are causing and the beliefs that are causing this in me. Like, how did this start? What was it that's created this? What were the stories, the beliefs, and what are the memories that are associated to those beliefs? Because our memories and our beliefs get anchored into our subconscious mind through emotion. That's what keeps it stuck. It's that energy that is keeping it stuck. So when we can start looking at these memories and using techniques to diffuse them, to dissolve them, to make them less powerful, there's NLP techniques you can use. There's cord cutting that you could do with them. Forgiveness exercises. With these memories, you can make them less powerful in your subconscious mind, which gives them less of a grip over you. And it means that you're feeling less triggered, less trauma when you think about these things. So that was massively powerful for me, going through and being able to revise some of the memories, change them, going through and releasing the energy that was stuck to them. It really, really helped me. So that is another powerful exercise to do. And speaking of forgiveness, another critical thing for me was self-forgiveness. I had put myself through so much self-blame, shame, judgment, criticism, that it was time to really let all that go. And I needed to really allow myself to step into self-forgiveness, give myself that love, give myself that compassion, let myself heal, let my inner child heal. It was so important, and at the same time forgive anyone else that I thought was contributing to this, because forgiveness isn't about them, it's about you. And all the time we're holding on to that resentment, that judgment, that blame, that powerlessness. We're still staying a victim to things outside of us, and even inside of us, we're staying a victim to ourselves when we don't forgive ourselves. The things that we don't forgive ourselves, we'd forgive a child, we'd forgive someone that we loved for, so why wouldn't we do that to ourselves? And all that is doing is causing that internal battle that is creating this. So for me, this was a massive part. So I did lots of self-forgiveness exercises, lots of cord cutting, lots of meditations, and really helped heal myself through this forgiveness journey too. So the last one I want to share with you before I break this video, because I've got even more to share with you in the next video, is doing hypnosis every night. So I did self-hypnosis and I used a book that was called, let me go check that out quickly. It's called Turbo Life, and it was on Audible. Live Your Life Powerfully. 7 clinically proven guided visualizations geared to turbocharge your personal and professional effectiveness for women. So this is the one that I used, and as it says, it had 7 different hypnosis, and I used to listen to one every night, and it's for various different things. So whatever the cause of you feeling how you're feeling right now, there's likely to be one in there, and I'm sure you could have a look to see what they are before you even purchased it, if that's what you want to do. But I found that really, really helpful. So every night I listened to that, and it helped rewire my subconscious mind and start changing it to focus on how I wanted to be focused. So that was really, really powerful as another tool. So I hope this video has helped you. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up. If you have had any ahas, anything's resonated with you, anything's helped you, please let me know in the comments if this has been valuable at all. And of course, if you liked it and you want to hear the next video, then make sure you subscribe to the channel so that you'll get notified when that next one drops in a few days. And again, if you want to watch the first one, I will leave a link, and I will also leave it somewhere in this video. It'll be coming up on the screen now, but I'll leave a link in the description box so you can go back and check that one out too. I hope this has helped you in some way. I'm sending so much love to you. You are so worthy of healing. You are so worthy of living the life that you want. And just know that there's light at the end of the tunnel, and your life will improve. So sending so much love to you today. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you soon.